What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. My bad. And today we are going to be checking out Agatha All Along. We are doing a rewatch party and review for Agatha All Along, the series finale. So that's episodes 8 and 9. I got Remy. Hello. Hello. Okay, there we go. Um, What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and this is my wonderful wife, Remy. And welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we are doing our rewatch party and review for season 1, of course, of Agatha All Along. So we are going to be rewatching episodes 8 and 9, but Remy is going to actually be watching these episodes for the first time.
Yeah, still haven't watched it. I still haven't watched the finale. I've only been seeing everything on everything. So I know a lot. And I was here with you guys when
Oh,
the
that's right. You
finale
were in the
was going
chat.
on.
Yeah, because the chat was absolutely
Crazy.
jumping.
But yeah, so I'm actually gonna watch it for the first time.
Yeah, so we are going to be checking out this again. For all of us, we've all basically watched it already, but Remy has not seen episode 8 or episode 9. She saw everything else in the show, but just the finale, she hasn't seen it yet. And I was like, yo, why don't we do a rewatch party for it? Same day, same time. So you guys can all jump in here too, so we can all rewatch it with knowing all the things that we know now, and just being like, yo, what is going on in this, in here now. And then I also want to do a full watch party, a full rewatch party of the entire show as well. But man, there is way too much stuff coming out at the end of this year and going into next year that I don't know even when we would be able to have that happen. Me and Remy just found that out, like, what was it, today or yesterday, that there are it's like show after show after show. Like Dune Prophecy is about to start up. Creature Commandos is starting up like at the beginning of next month, and Skeleton Crew is also starting up soon. And then we're going to be having What If season 3 going on in December as well. And then in January it's Spider-Man freshman year, or whatever it's called now. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, I think that's what it's called now. Like, it's just nonstop going into next year. So I'm pumped, and I hope you guys are too. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like and a share on the stream, because it definitely helps tremendously around these parts. You guys can put all your thoughts, theories, and questions into the comment section down below. I'm gonna try not to jump into any of the super spoilery ones, since we have, Virgin Eyes here. So we gotta be, I'm gonna try to not to get into too much spoilery stuff. But after the show, I'll jump into all your guys's thoughts, theories, and questions about all the things that can go on. And if you want me to deep dive into any of your thoughts, your questions, or if you just want to support us here, you can always drop a super chat or a super thanks in the comment section down below, and we'll get into whatever you want to get into. You feel me? So, did I say everything I needed to say? Okay, chat. All right, chat. I hope you guys are doing good. Let's get a 1 in the chat if you guys are having a good day today. Let's get a 2 in the chat if you're not feeling it. I mean, I know some of you guys are probably not feeling it today. We don't have to talk about none of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, that's going on out there in the real world. We can keep it here. We can keep it here in Marvel Bros, where we get into Agatha land. You know what I'm saying? Wait. I don't see a comment on the screen. What's going on? What have I done?
Hmm.
Don't you do that again. um, yeah, I don't see where's the chat at. Um, okay, we see your comments, but for some reason they're not showing up on the screen. I don't see it showing up anywhere, actually, now that I think about it. Like, I see the comments here, but I can't see the comments. Is that Remy? Okay, hold on. I definitely want to jump into these comments. Let's see. What do we need to do here? Maybe we need to turn that off and then turn it back on. Okay, or not. Maybe that doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's actually refresh the browsers. Yeah, I think that actually did it. Refresh. Okay. So y'all be knowing stuff sometimes. Chat sometimes, maybe not all the time. Okay, but let's get the emoji wall too. Let's get that emoji wall going as well. Let's refresh that. Boom. All right. Well, let's jump into chat. Let's see how y'all doing. Yo, what's up with Mari Sue? How you doing, girl?
Hola, Marsu.
Primary thought: Agatha is evil. I mean, come on. Okay, that's a good thing. Let's actually. I'm actually gonna ask Remy the questions that I asked you guys before we started the episode last week to see how she's feeling about the things as well. Okay, chat. So we'll talk to you guys a little bit first, and then we'll get into it. I'm planning on starting the episode around 6 o'clock, the same time, just like we're about to watch it. You know what I mean? We're doing around the same thing. So you guys might see Remy disappear to warm up some food or something, but don't worry about that. That's none of your business. Okay, so we're not even gonna talk about it. This is the last time we're gonna talk about it. I've been drinking, FYI, so y'all get spicy Marisu tonight. Oh yeah, you haven't met spicy Marisu yet. It's gonna get wild. Just
Oh, oh goodness.
you know, I might need to grab a drink too.
Did
What?
you see how I got my drink?
Oh, and then you grabbed your drink because you knew you saw that I was like,
Drop a 1 in the chat if you saw me grab my drink first.
no, they're gonna.
But
That's not. Nah. We're not it. Anyway, chat.
Hey, I know you guys saw that, but anyways.
Yo, what's up with the video music maniac? How you doing? How you doing? Hex Standard Time is crazy. He said we started at Hex Standard Time. Yo, I was out. Actually, I was gone. I'm sorry that it took me so long to start. Remy she just didn't even care. But I was actually, I'm not gonna lie. She was home before I was home. I was at the comic book store. I haven't been to the comic book store in like, what, 3 months maybe, I feel like. I feel like it's been like 3 months. So I missed out on a whole bunch of comics that were going on. So I had to go re-up on a whole bunch of comics. And I was talking to the comic book store dude, my guy Josh over there at Comic Book Clubhouse. Not like any of you guys are anywhere near this area, but if you are, go over there and stop by and say hi. You know what I mean? All right. Wait, is this going? Yo, we're going. Chris, how you doing? Are you going? Let me see.
Hello there.
Hello there. Your audio is cutting out, brother. Never mind, you fixed it. Hey, I appreciate you, Fiery Death. How you doing this fine day, man? I hope you're having a good one, FD. FD in the chat. Yo, what's up with it, Rosie Doll? Happy to have you here with us. I see the video now. Who is the lady there? Yo, this is my lovely wife, Remy. Lovely wife, Remy. This is chat. She probably know a lot of y'all. You probably see her in the chat before. This is what she looks like, yo. You feel me? Actually, are you logged into your stuff? So you can just be like, "Hi, chat, it's me." So they know who you are when they see you the next time. I'm fairly new here. Yeah. A lot of you guys are new from Agatha all along, but I love to see you guys coming back time and time again to chat with us here and to nerd out, yo. And I hope you guys are going to be here for the foreseeable future because, like I said, I don't know if anybody is going to be watching Dune Prophecy or if anybody is going to be watching, what's the other one? Creature Commandos, or Skeleton Crew, but we're gonna be watching all of that, yo. What if? For real. Fiery Death said, "Oh, Mrs., you are in for a treat with these 2 episodes." I agree completely.
There we go. Say hi.
Yep, there she is. That's Remy. So anytime you guys see Remy in the chat, that's who this be. Soup and Lois reaction possibly. I really want to do it, but I am so far behind. So if anything, I will watch it, but it just will not be with the actual show. Like, I don't think it's possible. I might even do like a binge party for like Patreon or something as I catch up with it. So if you guys want to be a part of any of the, because sometimes there'll be private watch parties that y'all here on YouTube don't know about. It's only accessible if you're in the Discord. So make sure you put that exclamation point Discord in the chat if you're interested in joining in. Because we have private watch parties. Like, I might mess around and watch Dragon Ball Daima and just be watching it in the Discord in the public area, or sometimes I just do Brovengers HQ watch parties, and then I'll usually add everybody in the court and be like, yo, make sure you're here, and then we'll start the watch party. And those are private watch parties like that no one really knows about unless you're in the Discord. So if you guys want to check some of those things out, like Dragon Ball Daima, or maybe even a rewatch party of some other stuff, I'm planning on doing a rewatch part. Rewatch parties are going to be in the docket for things that we do here at Marvel Bros now. Like, Deadpool and Wolverine is getting that Disney Plus release, so we're gonna do a rewatch party for that when it comes out. And then we can nerd out about that too, you guys. You know what I mean? Like, so we're gonna have a lot of opportunities for these open discussion nerd out sessions, man. Definitely appreciate you guys. This season is fire. I definitely agree. I'm 5x5 to quote Faith from Buffy and Angel. Yo, I've never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer or any of those things for sure. Today's a great day for me. How about yourself? Yo, it's a solid day. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty solid day today. You know, aside from all the other things that be going on in this world. Boo, I forgot the rewatch. Yo, what's up with it, Troy? Well, you're still just in time, yo. You got about 15 minutes until we start our rewatch. So you guys have time to get some snacks, ask some more questions, and all the things that you may need to do so we can jump into this episode. Yo, what's up with it, Willie G? How you doing, man? I appreciate you being here with us, Willie Gardens.
Hey, Willie G.
I hope you're having a good one, man. If y'all are interested in any sports game content or anything like that, definitely go tap in with my guy, Willie Gardens, bro. He's going crazy over there on YouTube. I've had dreams about an Angel season 6. That's crazy. When she tried to talk, sometimes the mic cuts out, brother. Just a heads up. But seeing y'all doing this together, hey, okay. Good look. I actually turned this up a little bit. She do got a little tiny voice. Let me know if that's better for when she talks, because I did turn it up a tad. If the shows are good, I'd give them a try. All right, bet. You're watching the Dune series when it dropped this month? Yes, sir, Willie G. I am gonna be checking it out for sure. That's what day is that? I think I have it. I think I have it in my calendar. You might be able to pull it up faster than I can, though.
Let's see. I got of everything.
Okay.
Oh wait. Loading real slow, but it's loading.
All right, go ahead.
Dune Prophecy is the 17th.
November?
Yeah.
Oh, so that was that. Is that next week? Or is it the week after? Because it comes out on Sundays. Yeah. That's right, chat.
Yeah.
Dune Prophecy is going to be coming out on Sundays. It's actually going to be taking the slot of the Penguin, you guys. So after the Penguin is over, replacing that day is going to be Dune Prophecy. And then I think the other show that we were Skeleton Crew, is that Wednesdays or Thursdays? Oh shit, Arcane. We actually are going to be doing an Arcane watch party like literally on Friday night. So Friday night at 11 p.m. you guys will be able to tune in for our watch party for Arcane Season 2, Act 1. They will be releasing the first 3 episodes in the same fashion that they did with Season 1. So we'll be watching those first 3 episodes the same exact way. It's gonna be the same way, for show. And then we'll also be, we'll be yapping about it and all that good stuff. So you guys can always tune in there. I think the live is actually already scheduled, so you guys should be able to go find it and then put it in your notifications.
And
Maybe it's
then
not. What?
the first week of December,
Mm-hmm.
right, is gonna be Dune Prophecy on Sunday, Skeleton Crew on Tuesday, and Creature Commandos on Thursday.
Dang. Dang, so it's gonna be three
Yeah.
watch parties going in a week?
Yeah.
Whew, that's kind of diabolical.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, here's the there's a lot. There's actually a ton of stuff that's gonna be going on these next couple of days, chat. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Friday
yeah.
and Saturday, it's gonna be D23. D23 is going to be popping off Friday and Saturday. On Friday, it's going to be the Disney animation, Pixar animation, and 20th Century animation slate stuff that they're going to be doing. And then on Saturday, they're going to be doing the Marvel Studios, Star Wars, or Lucasfilms. And there's another one. And I think it's actually 20th Century Fox, or 20th Century, excuse me. They're going to be doing all three of those slates for whatever day that I just said, Saturday. So we'll be live for those things as well. So make sure you guys tune in for all of that good stuff, because like I said, like the channel is going to be booming for these next couple of weeks with all these different things that are happening. You guys have been seeing, I've been making dedicated videos for stuff. I'm working on a video right now breaking down the difference between magic and sorcery and all that stuff that we were talking about from Agatha all along. Another big reason why I wanted to do this rewatch tonight, to be able to rewatch these episodes and stuff like that too. So, everything is going to be connected, y'all. Everything is going to be connected. Uh, I guess I did go to church on that, didn't I? I'm sick of the Dragon Ball franchise, and the super manga is the reason for it. I have not been reading the super manga, and I'm not all the way caught up with the show either, but I've been seeing a lot of people talk they mess about what's it called? Dragon Ball Daima. Talking about other things, I'm low-key worried about the finale for the Penguin. I really do not want Sophia to die, but I also don't know if I want her to go to Italy. Yeah, I don't know. The sound keeps going out, and I don't know why, chat. Let me see. How long has the audio been out? Because I was yapping. Let me see. Let me restart this thing here. I'm so happy you guys are awesome. And you guys are so quick to jump into the, you know what I mean? You guys jump in the chat and be like, yo, what's out? And I'm like, oh, okay, bet. I gotta let me restart my stream deck real quick, just in case the audio goes out. It's because I restarted something. So let's see what happens here. Excuse me. Oh, so you didn't hear anything I said about Dune? About Dune? A sound went out and I didn't hear your answer about Doom. Okay. So yes, we're going to be doing a Dune Prophecy watch party starting on Sunday, November 17th at 5 p.m. PST. That's what time the watch parties are going to be starting here. And then the episodes come out at 6 o'clock. Is that right? Do they actually come out at 6?
They release at 6.
Okay. So the episodes release at 6 o'clock on Sunday, but our watch parties are going to start here at 5. We're going to be doing an hour earlier for watch parties from here on out for all the stuff that we do. So just to make sure you guys know that. So if you see the watch party starts at 5, it's usually going to be an hour later is when anything actually is going to start, because I want to give everybody time to jump in here, nerd out about what they want to happen, have a discussion and all that good stuff. So you guys can definitely get ready for it. Let's turn Sensei into a Buffy reactor. That'll get him 500 subs minimum. Yo, is Buffy the Vampire Slayer that popular, yo? I'll start watching it once there's nothing going on. I'll watch season 1. Um. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. Excited to tap in with you for all these shows this month. Fire. Also, isn't Stranger Things coming out this month or no? I might be tripping. No, they just dropped the title trailer for the episodes, the episode title trailer basically. And that's what they do every year on November 6th because November 6th is Stranger Things Day. This is the day that I think his name is William. I always forget the characters' names, but the character that gets kidnapped and goes into the upside down, this is the day that he gets kidnapped in the show. It's actually on November 6th. So November 6th is Stranger Things Day, and that's why they released that earlier today. I didn't get to make a video on it because I was doing a whole bunch of other stuff, but hopefully I'll be what?
He said that so fast.
Oh, did I? Well, but yeah, well, but yeah, it comes out 2025, so we will be watching that as well. But unfortunately, they dropped all those episodes at once. So if we do a full blown, I don't know, I don't know what to do about those yet. I don't know. I really don't know yet. Me and Remy have been talking about what I should do with Netflix when they drop all of those. And I don't know if it's binge all the episodes at once or if I make it a Patreon thing to where it's like I do binge the episodes and then I put them out, one at a time though on here on the channel or what. I don't really know how it can happen, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, we got about 5 minutes until we start the episode chat. So I'm gonna read one more comment. Um Oh, Fiery Death started going off about Star Wars. Star Wars needs to die already. The franchise has been infiltrated and murdered. Only thing enjoyable since the infiltration was the last few episodes of Ahsoka. I'm sorry, but you gonna have a whole bunch of deniers about that around here, man. I enjoy The Mandalorian. I didn't like Boba Fett. I didn't enjoy Kenobi. I actually think that the Kai Patterson cut of Kenobi was way better than the show. I didn't enjoy the show like almost at all, like zero. But I do enjoy I'm not gonna say I enjoyed the last 3 movies either. So but I do enjoy Star Wars. I love Star Wars. So all Star Wars content, I'm gonna watch it. Like I really did like what's the last show that just came out? The Acolyte. The Acolyte was solid. I didn't think it was as bad as anybody was saying, but I also didn't think it was like as good as some people were saying either. I thought it was pretty solid though. Those were some badass lightsaber fights. I hope that we see more stuff like that, and we hope that we continue to escalate it over there when it comes to Star Wars. But I enjoy Star Wars. I enjoy all of the animated stuff that they've put out. Like legit, all of it is it's really good. I love all of the Mandalorian stuff. Boba Fett was not good though. That was probably my least favorite thing. And then Andor, fire. Like Andor is crazy fire. Woo! Andor was crazy. I am so excited for the next season.
We got 2 minutes.
Okay. And then King Dingling. No, I have not been watching Superman and Lois. But I've heard everyone tell me that final season is amazing. Like everybody's been telling me that it is really good, and I need to be checking it out. So I'll probably just have to force binge watch the show on one of these days just so I can catch up, so I can start. I don't know what episode we're on, and I don't know how many episodes there will be in the show. So if I'm far behind, then I'll just do like a rewatch once the show. Well, not a rewatch, but I'll just do like a watch party once it's over. And then like let everybody be like, yo, the show is awesome. You need to watch it. And I'll be like, I will watch it. Or I'll just binge the whole show and then put out a video about it. Because that's what I've been doing about stuff too. All right. So here's my first question for you, Remy, as I speed run through these. Do you think Tommy is in another body like Billy is?
That's a really good question.
I know.
Do I think he's in another body?
Yeah.
Do I have to like choose an answer?
Yes or no? You can say I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure and the reason I'm not sure is because.
How about more or less of a 50% chance? Do you think there's more than a 50% chance that he's in another body, or less than a 50% chance? Let's do this like it's Prize Picks.
Less than 50%.
Less than a 50% chance? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Because you were about to say it.
Because clearly Billy is the stronger, like, sibling, and he's just like his mom.
Yeah.
And so, I think that's how he was able to get
into
a
the body in the first place.
Yeah, and
You don't think Tommy ain't got the
I
power?
don't think
He ain't got the power like
No, I
that.
don't think Tommy is strong enough to do something like that. So I think Tommy is gonna kind of need to be brought back, or he's gonna, because he's not, what are they called, cosmic beings?
Yeah, he's not nothing. He's not a cosmic being. He's not a he's not a magical being. Nothing. He's more of a. In the comics, it's argued that they're mutants, but it's not really ever said.
He wasn't like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he can.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so I feel like they can just
wrap it up in a bow like that.
This gonna sound crazy,
what?
But they can just whip him back up.
Basically.
And he'll be back.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So less than a 50% chance that he's in the same body, and I think you gave a really good reason as to why. Do you think that Billy will get Tommy at the end of the road? Like, okay, not like above or below 50% chance that Billy gets Tommy at the end of the road. And do you need that to be further explained as to what you mean by what I mean by get him like, at the end of the road? Like, okay.
Think so, because I feel like that's too easy to end the series, or like you know what I mean?
Okay.
I feel like this show, just like every other Marvel thing, it like leads to something else, and I don't think our question
is gonna get answered just that easily.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Yeah,
it's like how the Wanda thing is still even a question.
Oh,
like,
I see what you're saying.
They're not just gonna give us an answer.
Yeah, they're gonna give us the answer
in a show with red hair.
Yeah, it's like I feel that. I feel that. That's a good point. So that's also a below a 50% chance then, okay? All right. So all right, above below 50% chance, do you think Billy will make a deal with death like Agatha did?
Below.
Okay.
I just don't think he would.
You don't think he would do that? No. Okay. You answered that one really quick, so you're really confident in that one. Yeah. And then do you think Agatha gets redeemed? Above below 50% chance that Agatha gets redeemed within this season finale.
No. They can be redeemed. She's past redeemed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, that's always gonna be like, that's always gonna be on your shoulder no matter what you do. Yeah,
you're always gonna. Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Get the pat on the back. No, yeah.
And then okay, above below 50% chance, do you think Mephisto will show up? Because I know you don't know anything about Mephisto, like, really at all. Yeah. But you know that they name dropped him. You know that me and Battery were talking about Mephisto all throughout WandaVision possibly showing up. So do you think we actually see him at the end of this? Above below 50%.
No, because there hasn't been any build up to him, and I feel like
it would just be random to see him now.
Because I don't know anything about Mephisto, and because I'm like a normie, I feel like Marvel would have hinted a little bit more,
held your hand a little bit more to know who it is, not just drop his name and then just be gone for the rest of the series.
Because then his entrance is gonna be,
you're gonna be like, what?
I think he's gonna be name dropped or hinted at in a couple other things before we actually get him.
I feel what you're saying. I would feel what you're saying. Well, those are some W answers, chat. Let me know how you guys feel about Remy's answers right now. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you think she did pretty good. Let me get a 2 in the chat if you like, man, she just yapping. I'm gonna put a 2 myself. No, I'm just playing.
Crazy.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay, chat. Okay. So I'm gonna hit you with the little ad, y'all already know, and then we can jump in it. So any of you guys that have ads on Disney Plus, this is your time to start it, and then you can press pause and wait for the rest of us, right? So you guys go get your snacks, you guys run to the restroom, you guys do all the things that you need to do, and then we'll be right back to talk more about all of this stuff and get into our watch party. Okay, chat? It's time. It's time to rewatch Agatha All Along. I'm hyped. I hope you guys are hyped too. It's time to get into it. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. So let's get into it right after these messages. Which one? Here at Vane Esports, we focus on competitive gaming and entertainment. Our main goal is building a community that brings players, streamers, and content creators of all kinds together. Vane Media is our new network that we created to give streamers and players the tools that they need to succeed. Through a variety of podcasts and live shows, we'll answer questions of any aspiring creator, streamer, or competitive player. The Vane podcast will be open to all org members. It will be used as a way to promote different members, streamers, and content creators, as well as upcoming projects. By interviewing members new and old, we'll use the Vane podcast as a way for everyone to get to know about their family better. Since this will be available on all platforms, even people that aren't members of Vane Esports can get to know about our family. Vane Talk will be more of a creator seminar. This will be tailored specifically towards those focused on content creation and stream production. We'll have guest speakers, Q&As, and brand audits to help make sure streamers are building their brand as one cohesive funnel to different platforms. We hope that by having guest speakers that have already done the thing, it will help those unsure make a decision about what direction they want to go. Push to Talk is our just chatting section for Vane Esports. Members can just chat about new games, streaming, and content creation, or just get to know each other while creating content at the same time. Any member of Vane Esports is able to be a part of Push to Talk, and it will be available on all platforms. All of the Vane Media content will be available on our Vane Esports YouTube channel and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Yep, like these bees. Whatever you do, you don't freeze. You might end up on a clip in that feed. What you gonna do against me and my team? Let's hope I don't squeeze. Whatever.
Hi, my name is Dominique Pruitt, and I started Don's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn LLC in the summer of 2021 to introduce delicious and unique flavored popcorn not found anywhere else in the world. Why, you ask? Because I make it in my home with love, just for you. We offer over 10 flavors and are continuously creating new flavors that can be customized to any color or taste for your next event, party, or fundraiser. So go find yourself to our website and find a bombastic flavor of popcorn at donsbombgourmetpopcorn.com, or you can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Don's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn.
What is up, Super Fam?
How's it going, everyone?
Welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture.
We started Marvel Bros back in 2019 because we have a love for not only Marvel movies and comics, but because we wanted to have a place where people could stay up to date with all pop culture news.
Here, you will have access to all of our content, whether it be trailer reactions. You look like He-Man.
Oh!
And most importantly, controllable.
Go!
Character breakdowns. Welcome to Marvel Bros Breakdown.
Welcome to Marvel Bros Breakdown, where we dive deeper into characters and theorize about the latest films.
Pop culture news updates. On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update,
Or movie reviews.
we love to have open discussions here on the channel, so feel free to join us when we go live.
Battle Cove, I like that Kang's motives are understandable in the same way Thanos' motives were. That's exactly what we're saying. That was pretty awesome. Well.
Or jump in the comment section of a trailer reaction or breakdowns so we can theorize, converse, and nerd out.
Follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with the latest news, rumors, content, and more.
You can also join our Discord, where we are constantly having conversations pertaining to Marvel, DC, Star Wars, anime, and everything pop culture.
All of our past pop culture news updates are available wherever you listen to podcasts at.
If you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan.
To get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. Yo, big shout out to Lauren with the $5 holla. I appreciate you so much, Lauren, yo. Thank you. For real. I hope you're having a fantastic day, because we're having a fantastic day. And I hope all you guys are having a good day. And if you ain't been having a good day, I hope we can make it a little bit better, okay? Okay? And with all that being said, let's get into our watch party and review of Agatha All Along, the season finale. And again, if you guys don't know, this is Remy's first time watching this. She don't know what's happening. She don't know what's going on. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. She don't know what's happening. Wait, I do got to restart it though. Will it automatically restart? That's what okay, it did. I think it did. All right. I think we're good to go. Headsets on.
Just the headset. We about to be crunching. I'm about to be munching. So, I'm just letting you guys know. Anytime you see me on here with him, I'm going to be eating. So just the headset.
Yeah,
just so y'all know. I'm always eating. Yes. Yeah, I'm always eating.
That's funny. He said precisely. All right, y'all. You guys already know we do the sacred countdown around here. We are starting with episode 8. And then we will be watching episodes 8 and 9, the series finale, just as it aired. So, yes, Executive Judge, she has seen the rest of the show. She's seen episodes 1 through 7. She just has not seen the finale that just dropped. So that's what we're going to be watching tonight. All right. And again, thank you, Lauren, for the $5 holla. I appreciate you. You guys can drop all of your thoughts, theories, and questions in the comment section down below. And if you want me to answer any of it, I can. But if you want me to definitely deep dive or check anything out, I can do that as well. Just make sure you drop a super chat or a super thanks to show that support, and then I hop on it. Okay. No Diddy. Pause. Wait. Okay. All right. Let's see. Mike. We got the mic on. Oh, but we need to hear each other. So, there we go. I can hear you. Can you hear?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And you can hear you when you talk to her.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And now it's time for the sacred countdown. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Okay? On 3. 1, 2, 3. And we will watch the ad that plays as well. Is this turned all the way up? No, it's not. There we go. Did you see this? You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is going to be so dope. I am so ready for all of it. Yo, if you guys are crunching on something, let us know what it is. No shot. Did they give me a chicken chalupa again? Oh, no, I don't think so. No. This isn't even a chalupa. This is a soft taco. This is, bro. Next year is gonna be lit, bro. When I was at the comics book store, there was people talking about how they're not really too happy about like what's gonna happen next. But I was like, bruh, it's about to be crazy. Even if it's an ad, it's nice to see battery. Yo, I agree. I agree, man. That's why I keep all the that's why I keep all the battery stuff, because you know, my guy's the guy.
Mm. Got a zombie Thanos.
Bro, I'm so hyped. Like, that's gonna be insane.
Ah, snap.
All right, here we go, chat. What is up, Super
Oops.
Fam?
How's
Sorry.
it going, everyone?
Welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel
that is
and
loose.
everything. There we go. Shit. Oh snap! Was the Girl Scouts meeting today?
Yeah, it was. But
Oh, damn. That's literally what a lot of us were saying.
dang. Mm. Follow me, my
Huh?
the title.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh snaps! She looks awesome. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Oh. Mm. Mm.
He was like, wow. Imagine hurting Death's feelings.
Oh, snaps. Oh, shit.
Yo, chat, seeing this from a new lens is crazy.
Mm. Be acting.
So what the fuck is going on?
She's still sitting in her bag. Mm.
Pardon? Always leaving Sharon out. Oh, yeah, they haven't mentioned Sharon yet.
What? Oh my gosh.
Nothing. You hold 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 nothing. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
You have your phone. You have your phone. You about to cry?
It's a lot. Mm. 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 Oh my goodness. Whoa. Hmm. Oh.
Like, why are we going through this again?
No, she didn't. Oh. Little friend.
Holy Snizzle Fritz is right.
That was awesome.
Yo. Crazy.
Look at her. Oh my god. Oh.
Crazy.
Mm.
Bruh, strong as shit.
Look at her. She looks like a witch.
Yeah. Facts. Damn. Yes, she is. Facts.
Oh. Her music is awesome. Mm.
Straight finesse, though.
Dang. She don't care about nobody. Oh.
Crazy.
Dang. Dang. Mm. "24 hours."
Yeah, all that happened over 24 hours. Yeah, everything that happened is 24 hours.
Whoa. The Wizard of Oz poster. Mm. What?
Yeah. All right, so we got 6 minutes until the next episode starts. Let's talk about that. How is you feeling?
So, I don't even know. I don't even know. That was a crazy episode. That was crazy. It was really, really good.
Yeah. Deep breath for sure.
That
That was wild, right?
that was crazy. So,
Uh-huh.
he made the whole thing.
Yeah, he made the road. Billy made the road.
Like how, so the road was a hex. Like how,
Basically. Yo, isn't that crazy? That's why she said you're so much like your mother, because he literally made the road.
so she knew.
I think she knew basically the whole time. I don't think I'm spoiling anything, because I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory.
So she was just playing.
By the way, LaMelo only got 25 points. He only got 25 points, and it was for him to get 26.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
he only got 25 points.
He only got 25 points.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Did any of the other people?
Heel just hit his. Curry hit his. Yeah. But I just had to say that real quick.
That's great.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That was a wild episode. Can you turn me down a little bit?
Oh, I can turn it off while we're talking. There you go.
Thank you. That was a wild episode. It answered a lot of questions, but at the same time, it was like, what is going on? What's going on? What's really happening? I felt confused a lot of the times, but then it was like, ooh. And it was like,
Oh, it was that. It was that.
like,
Yeah.
it was okay,
You had to like wait a
get
second
it.
for it to get together, huh?
yeah. It was really, really good though. I like that a lot. I still. So Billy didn't know he made the road.
Same way that Wanda didn't know that she made the X. Same type of vibe.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
Pretty insane. I agree.
Like that's insane.
Yeah.
That's intense. I was definitely on the verge of tears.
I thought you were gonna cry.
What's her name? I can't think of her name.
Jen got her powers back. Yeah.
You would have thought she was
She was a witch for so long. Yeah, I know. She acted her ass off. Everybody did for this show.
Yeah, that was.
How did you feel about Rio? Like being death and all of that. Like starting the episode, seeing her reap Alice.
Yeah.
That was crazy, right?
That was like, oh. What? Yeah, no, yeah.
Good
Rio
show.
being death is wild.
Yeah.
And
It fits good though, huh?
yes, and everything in the previous episode, her and Agatha's conversations make a little bit more sense now.
Yeah.
But they're still kind of talking in code.
Yeah, they are talking in code very much so. I feel you.
Yeah. But yeah.
You liked it? You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
That was crazy, huh?
Yeah, that was a really good episode.
Crazy episode 8. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the Tommy stuff? That was sad too, right? That was damn. I was like, damn, bro. Did we just see a kid die from bullying? What? That was
that was crazy.
I wasn't ready for any of
I
that.
forgot about that.
Yeah, the episode is so heavy that
Yeah,
it throws a lot at you in this episode.
Mhm.
So it's like and rewatching it, there's definitely a lot of things that stood out to me, like the fact that Agatha stood in her it stayed in her like the death bag a little bit
Yeah.
longer than everyone else, right?
Uh-huh.
I didn't really notice it like that the first time I watched it, but when you mentioned it, I was like, oh shit, and she's about to die. So it's like she was the last one to get out of the morgue, and she was the first one, you know what I mean? She was the one to die, type of thing, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, that was, yeah. There was some good foreshadowing within this episode about things that were also going to happen within this episode, you know?
Yeah. The makeup is fantastic.
Yeah, the
Like,
makeup
when-
is actually insane.
Yeah, when Agatha like got her powers back, she looked more
like she looked
Agatha
younger
Harkness,
and like she
Yeah.
looked more witchy.
She
Like
looked
that
like she had
smile that she
power.
dropped, like where is it? It's like right here. Yeah, it's like a little bit before this. Look at this smile that she drops.
Yeah,
Look at that. That shit was so evil. Like, that shit
For
was so
real.
evil. Like,
it really was.
it damn near looked like, it doesn't look like this, but it also looks like they damn near gave Catherine Hahn Botox, like, before they shot it or
Yeah,
something. Because
uh-huh.
she just looks more, like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, there's
did
just
a
a
really
look
good
that
job.
that comes with it. I mean, look at that. That is so different from, like, how she's looked in the whole rest of the series.
For
And then
real.
you see her here and she's like,
It's evil.
you know what I mean? Like, she's evil. Like
You can see it.
EVIL.
What's it called? And then Rio's makeup is death is
Impeccable.
wild.
Yeah.
It's
And that's all
wild.
prosthetics too. Like that's not CGI at all. Like that, all that stuff is like on her face.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they did.
That's
Yeah, they
crazy.
did
I
their
wonder
shit
how
for
long
sure.
that took.
Hella long. You know it took hella long. All right, chat. Let's get into episode 9. Yeah, episode 9. On 3, we will do our sacred countdown, and on 3, we'll press play and check out this episode. You good?
Yep, I think we're doing good. Let me do a phone check real quick.
Let me check these games real quick. I don't know if any of my things are gonna hit.
Oh no? Okay, let me check mine real quick.
Well, Curry hit his points, and now I just need John Morant to get. Well, that's not happening. I needed him to get 4 more assists, or technically 5 more assists, but that's definitely not happening. So I only hit 1 of mine out of this. Cause stupid LaMelo didn't want to hit.
One of this dude, Tyrese Halliburton, he didn't get 9 assists.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think they were
it's
playing
mine.
people like that in these games tonight, but
Kyrie's doing good.
yeah, all I know is Clay better not get 2 more points. He better not score 3 points before this game is over.
And then Buddy hit his, like you said.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he just hit his, and that game is over too now. So that should mean, damn. So Luka didn't hit his number then? Is that what that means?
Their game's still going.
Oh, I thought they were playing each other. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought the Warriors were playing the Mavs. All right. Well, on 3, chat, we are going to jump into this episode. All right. So I'm hovering over it. I wanted to give some of y'all that got the ad some time to get it going. And here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. I really like how when he left, it was like when Wanda left Westview too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Maiden Mother Crone. Oh snaps. Mm. Mm. Huh. Oh.
Agatha.
Well, why did she kill them?
Taking them out.
Dang. Dang. That's crazy.
Hmm?
This is so sad. Mm. Dang. Dang.
Crazy.
Mm. Ah, snaps.
For real.
Mm. And then it really showed up. Look at that, it's a ghost. It's hilarious.
She said, check it out. A ghost. The gardening lady.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Mm. 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 Uh. Mm.
Damn. Damn.
Mm. That was awesome.
That was a banger. That was a banger. I really like that.
See, I knew. I knew.
Yeah, you definitely called it. There was no way. You know what I mean? There was no way. Yo, that was awesome, chat. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you guys like that rewatch party. Let me get a 2 in the chat if you didn't. And let me get a 3 in the chat if you're not too sure how to feel. Let me know how y'all doing. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. No.
How's the price? How's it going?
I lost on one of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because LaMelo and John Morant, they were on one of mine with Curry. And then other ones, the games are still going. So I'm waiting for that Mavs game to end. Somehow my Curry bet got put on to a different bet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, super weird. Yeah, super
Oh,
weird.
yeah. I did. Yeah. So those.
Oh, yeah, Ja only got
short.
5, yeah.
And then this one is still going. I don't
We
know.
basically got the same. Well, that one's the same. Ours is the same on that one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
See,
so-
Curry fell out of yours too, though. Because didn't you have Curry in the 4? Wasn't that a 5-way play?
This one?
Yeah.
Was Curry in there?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Hmm.
Wild. Let us know how you guys are feeling about it.
That was such a.
That was a banger, right?
Yeah, that
a
was
banger
really,
finale.
really awesome. That
That
was
was
a
super
really,
good.
really good. It really was.
I liked it. Even more the second time. Like, I really
Yeah.
can't wait to watch this show again. Like, it was dope to see the little things that I didn't see that the first time I watched it. I just really liked how everything was kind of blended together. You know what I mean? For lack of better words, like they did such a good job with that. Like with everything.
Yeah.
How did you feel about like Nikki and like being able to see him? Like, did you expect to see Agatha's son or anything?
I didn't expect it. No, I didn't expect any of that, and it just got you in your feels because I definitely thought he. I didn't know she like had like time with him like that. Like that's like 6 years later.
Yeah.
So she got like a lot of time.
Yeah, for
And
real.
They had a whole relationship and stuff, and yeah,
And
that
they
was,
made the Witches Road song together.
yeah.
Like, damn.
So all of that was just really sad, and then, but it was also it like put it into like more perspective that she really didn't have anything to lose once she lost
her son.
So she was just killing.
Left and right,
It was
yo.
like, well.
And it's kind of wild because she was killing basically for what is that, 6 years? She was killing, but I mean, she was even killing witches before that though, too, right? Like, I don't think by any means that she had just now started killing witches when she got Nikki or anything like that.
So why does she kill witches? Does she get their powers, or she just becomes stronger?
She doesn't get their powers, but she does like drain them, like siphon them, and then she does become stronger from that. So like what she did to Billy at the end, right? Like she siphons people's energy, like power and life force in order to sustain herself. And that's one of the ways that she lives so long, is by constantly draining like witches. That's why like you see that she was like on her deathbed until she drained Billy's power.
Yeah.
And then she goes like to 100% basically. But I think that since Billy is so strong though, that she really goes to like 115% after she drains him. And I also think that's one of the reasons why he didn't die immediately like every other witch did.
Yeah.
Because he was so strong.
Yeah.
Like, I think if we went back and timed how long she was connected to all of those other witches, like Alice and all the other witches, versus Billy, I think it's the same amount of time. It's just that he has so much more power in his reserve than the regular witch does.
Yeah.
So she could drain him, take a little bit extra, and then be cool, and then he still don't die. You know what I mean? And even if she did drain him, like, well, drain him dry is crazy. But even if she did, you know, take all of his power.
That's definitely a
that definitely is crazy. You know, even if she did drain all of his energy, then like he's so powerful that I don't think it really would have mattered. You know what I mean?
She was never gonna take all of his power.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's crazy how she was just gonna kill everybody right then and there in her basement, and she knew that's what her plan was.
Yep.
And then that door appeared, and she was like, "What the?
Yo,
Where
she
did the
definitely
door
was
come
like,
from?"
how the hell did this happen?
Yeah, that
And
was
not
crazy.
only was she like, how the hell did this happen? But she also breaks the fourth wall twice.
Yeah,
At that moment, like
she does.
she's
She
looking
looked directly-
down, and then when the first time she's surprised, she looks dead in the
Directly
camera.
at the
Like she looks dead in the camera, and then the second time it happens, like is when Billy runs down there, and then all of the witches follow him, and then she looks at the camera again, and is like, well, I might as well.
Yep.
You feel me? And it's like, whoa, why did you just double break the fourth
so
wall?
She knew
Like
from the jump.
yeah, basically, she knew from then. Like, oh, wait a minute. This
Well,
gotta be Billy.
That's
But I think
crazy.
she also thought it was possibly her son because of all the whatever. You know what I mean? And that's why once Rio really was like, no, that's not Nikki. She was just like,
Well,
all right, bet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, then that only leaves one more person you could be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you are the Scarlet Witch's son. You know?
that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah, see, there was no room for Mephisto in either of these two episodes.
Nah,
Like
not at all. Not at all. Like maybe as a post-credit scene. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like at the very minimum.
Yeah.
But even that, like,
Mephisto would have just been throwing them in there. And then
It would have been like fucking Ultron, Age of Ultron, and then how Thanos is the end credit scene,
Mhm.
and how he was just like, "Fine, I'll do it myself," and it's like, "Do what myself?"
Yeah.
G? Like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about? You know?
And then I'm really glad that we didn't get Tommy. I'm glad we didn't get Tommy.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm glad we
Yeah.
didn't get Tommy as well,
Mhm.
and they left it super conspicuous to where they can still cast anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he can be young, he,
He
can be old,
he can be anybody. Yeah,
Girl, though.
yeah, but supposedly the actor that they have cast for it is do you remember Diego's son in Umbrella Academy? The little kid that he has with like the other teleporting girl.
Barely.
And then it turns out to not really be their son.
Yeah.
Him he's the one that is kind of up in the talks to possibly play that role.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then the next thing that we have up is Vision Quest, because it's WandaVision, Agatha All Along, and then Vision Quest, and that's like its own little trilogy right there.
So his Vision Quest hasn't been like.
Talked about it, nothing. No.
Okay, just make sure.
No, it's only been. They've only said that it's coming out. They haven't said anything else about it. Like,
Oh, they actually said it's coming out.
yes. It's
Oh,
not something
okay.
that's rumored. It's like we know we're getting Vision Quest,
Oh,
but they're
okay,
not
okay,
working
okay.
on it yet or anything like that. All
Oh.
we know is that they're working on Vision Quest.
Got it. Got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a hell of a finale.
Yeah, it was. I
yeah.
agree. It was a
Mhm.
really good finale.
Was
I
not
think they really
prepared to
found
be.
the way to do it.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like I've been
Mhm.
saying, like Agatha All Along and the Penguin shows that they are really understanding how to do the 8 to 9 episode format a lot better. But also it does hinder. I guess those shows are both having like something else that is directly connected to them that's gonna follow up anyway, though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it makes it kind of hard to, because it's like with the Penguin, the Batman 2 is gonna be the next thing, and then with Agatha All Along, Vision Quest is gonna be the next thing.
Yeah.
So it just makes it hard.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. What was I gonna say? Ooh, what was I gonna say?
You got it.
I don't remember.
You can do it.
Oh, I was not ready for Agatha to be a ghost.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
That
was
was
wild.
hella funny. That
I
was
wasn't ready
yeah.
for her to be a ghost either.
I was not prepared. That was super, super funny. And then how she was just laying, like how she was acting as a ghost was even funnier
Yes.
than the
And
fact
she
that
was like, "Oh, I'm a ghost."
yeah,
She was like,
basically.
"Spooky ghost." Even said, "Boo!" Like what?
Exactly. Trying to think what else.
Like, just imagine a Young Avengers movie with Kamala Khan, Kate Bishop, him as Wiccan. Like,
That would
you know
be
what I mean? That would be
crazy.
insane because they're all little powerhouses of
Yeah.
actors. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that would be a crazy movie.
That would be.
That would be a
Yeah.
crazy movie.
Yeah, hopefully it gets to that point where it gets made or something,
Mm-hmm.
a show or something, because
Yeah.
that would be really, really crazy. Was it this episode where Wiccan flew in?
No, it was
No,
it was
that's
episode 8. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But that was badass,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting that either.
That was super cool. I gotta watch that moment again so I can listen to the music that they play when he does that, because that's gonna be his theme music from now on. You know what I mean? That's how
You
it
should go
works.
back to it.
Like the same with Death. You know what I mean? Whenever
Yeah, her
it was
music.
Like, whoa,
Yeah, her music is
whoa.
crazy.
I was like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Like it felt kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean-y a little bit. You know, like you would see the skeletons walking to that shit or something. Like yeah, that definitely felt crazy.
Who is Hela is Odin's daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
The best way to look at it is Hela is like Death. Okay. Like Hela is the shift manager and Death is the regional man. Like she's the branch manager. You know what I mean? Of dying. Like you know what I mean? Of McDying. Hela is the shift manager, and then Death is the branch manager. Like she's the branch, like the whole shit. You know what I mean? Or is that a regional manager? I think that's the regional manager. Yeah. So yeah. So technically, Hela is the branch manager, I guess, but of Asgard. You know what I mean? Like she is Asgard's death. And then for the like if the I can't think of it if the Wakandans have a Death figure, but if they did, that would be that for them. Like homegirl from Moon Knight. And remember how she's like the goddess of death for them, and she decides where they go. Like she's for the Egyptians. Well, not for the Egyptians, but you know what I mean. Like for that sect, and then Hela is for Asgard, and then if the Wakandans had one, there would be one there. You know what I mean? And each of those are branch managers of death.
And so Rio is above all.
Rio is above all of them.
Got it.
Rio herself is a cosmic entity.
Got it.
Yeah. That in that room in Thor: Love and Thunder,
yeah,
she's one of the entities. She's one of the statues that's in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Because Eternity or whatever is the one that turns into the girl. The Watcher is in there. The one above all, Celestial, is in there. Death is in there. The Living Tribunal, and a couple other like Marvel cosmic entities. But that's like the chamber of cosmic entities, basically.
Oh wow.
Pretty solid, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, that was a great finale. That was really, really good. And I feel like that's a finale like you could rewatch this over and over again, and I don't think it would really get old. I think you would just see different things every time you rewatched it or notice different. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm super, super glad I got to watch this.
Yeah, that was fire, yo.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what some of chat was saying. We on the road to Viridian City. Wait, wrong series. The kid that plays Nikki is totally adorable. Yeah, the kid, I definitely like the kid that they chose. I was happy that he wasn't like super cringy or anything. You know what I mean?
He was a good little actor. Yeah.
And I really like how like how when he sang and like when they sang together, it sounded similar to how Wanda and her kid, like when her kids sang in not Secret, but in Multiverse of Madness, when they like sang the little song that they made for her or whatever, it sounded very similar. Like the way they sing the song, it's very it's very similar.
That's interesting.
And it definitely seems like a purposeful thing. You know, it doesn't seem like they accidentally did that. Make sure you guys drop all your thoughts, theories, and questions for Agatha All Along the season finale in the comment section down below. And if you want me to deep dive into any of your thoughts, theories, or questions, or if you just want to show support for what we do around here, you can send a super chat or a super thanks, and we will dive on into it. Okay? Stranger Danger. Okay, I kind of felt like Nikki knew Rio.
That's what it kind
of seemed like that a little bit. And then
Yeah.
especially when Agatha even says, you know, I don't know when she'll be back or something, right? And it's like, who? And she's like, and then Nikki asks who, and then she
Yeah.
doesn't like reply. But it seems like, you know, like she was talking about Rio, but it's
Yeah.
like Nikki doesn't know Rio is death. That's how it
Yeah.
felt more than anything. So, and then I saw someone else say that when Nikki leaves with death, he kisses Agatha on the forehead twice, right? Like he's about to leave Agatha, and then Rio stops him, and then like she tells him to like kiss her on the forehead, and then he kisses her twice, and then he leaves. And then someone said, I wonder if like that's something that they do often. And like and then Rio was like always telling him to kiss Agatha on the forehead twice, one for her, because she can't kiss Agatha at all. Because you know what I mean? You know, and so I could see a lot of those little things being there because it definitely felt like, you know, it felt like that.
No, yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
And he
Uh,
was like, it was, yeah,
yeah, you know, he was like, "Oh, what's up?" Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, and I think it was a purpose. I think they purposefully even showed us Alice getting reaped as well, so we could see how different those things were from each
Yeah.
other, right? Like Alice was clearly confused about everything that was going on. It was like, who are you? Like, what's going on here? And he wasn't. Like Nikki wasn't like that at all. He was
Yeah.
like, all right, bet. Like, I'm out of here.
Well,
Like,
it's
let's
time.
go. Yeah, exactly. So it just seemed, you know, it just seemed like something a little different.
That's very true.
EVIL. Yeah, Agatha is definitely evil. Agatha pulled up. She was like, "Nah, I was gonna kill everybody." That
and
was
the way
hilarious.
She said it too, just nonchalant.
Yeah.
Like, well.
She was like, "Just so you know, you technically saved a life because I was gonna kill them all."
Yep.
It was like, damn.
Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Like that's crazy. Sharon got what she wanted from the road. Actually, she got close enough. She asked to be buried in that kitchen. You're fired, Fiery Death, bro. You're fired, bro. What? No, that's crazy. That's diabolical.
That's crazy.
That is absolute crazy work. I don't think he could have banished her. Oh, nah, he definitely could have. He was disappearing. Agatha was flickering when Billy was doing the spell. Like, if he would have kept doing it, she would have disappeared. Like, he would have banished her.
Was it really him that did that lifted Wanda's
It was an amalgamation of things. It wasn't just that. You know what I mean? Like Wanda died, all the Darkholds were destroyed, Death had come and told her that she could get out, and Billy did the thing all together. So it was like Agatha said, he he loosened the jar literally, and then she just did all the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like he didn't open the pickle jar and take the pickles out. He just popped the seal and then gave it to her, and she did the rest. You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Question: you have any water?
A tad.
Awesome.
Yeah, it gets real.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, you get real dry mouth, talking a lot. I usually I'll be like, wait, I'm dying. She didn't have a social life beyond Mr. Hart, and Wanda took him, so only fitting for the kid to tie a loose end and let her have a girls' night and a final rest. Nah, that's actually diabolical. She had her garden, and I'm pretty sure she had some other things as well, not just that. You know what I'm saying? But she did get to have a girls' night, which is good. That is a good thing that she got to have a good night. Let's see. Is it just as awesome as you remember it? Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it was definitely just as awesome as I remembered it. Okay. And it was definitely cool to see just. It was definitely dope to see it from a different perspective. Like rewatching these episodes makes me want to go back and rewatch the whole series even more now. Because I'm like, oh, bro, I can only imagine the things that they like had go full circle, you know?
That you obviously no, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, gotta do this real quick.
What? Oh. It confirmed my previous impressions. Yeah, I agree with that. Was Death pulling off a parental abduction? Low key, yeah. Like low key, yes. But also, nah. She was just doing her job mostly, more than anything.
Sorry.
In terms of cutting off the draining, she can do that. Yeah, she definitely can turn off the draining. We saw her do it every time that she has drained a witch dry, she turns it off. Like every single time she does. She just turns it off once they're fully dead.
That's crazy how she does that.
Apparently Billy has chaos magic like Wanda. He is made from chaos magic, so it makes sense.
What's chaos magic?
Chaos magic. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Chaos magic is chaos magic.
Oh,
It's
okay.
what Scarlet Witch does. It's her whole shtick.
Oh, okay.
Chaos magic is also it's like dark magic but more chaotic. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
And that's one of the reasons Billy has a hard time controlling it.
Yeah, well, he has a hard time controlling it because he doesn't know he had powers like that. You know what I mean? Similar to Wanda. That's why she had a hard time controlling it because she didn't know she had powers. But that's more why Billy was able to create the hex is because of the chaos magic. You know what I mean? It's like it's almost reality warping. Like magic, chaos magic is basically that's what it is.
Okay. That was such a good episode.
Yeah, it was really good.
They both were.
Now it makes sense why Rio knew that wasn't Nicholas. The layers of rewatchability is insane. Oh yeah. Like we're gonna be able to see so many other things. It's gonna be so different.
Yeah. No, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yep. And literally, like every single thing that Agatha has said throughout this show is going to be so different now, hearing it from a different perspective.
That's true, though.
Exactly. Basically the WandaVerse trilogy. It's really the WandaVision trilogy. You know what I mean?
You got your WandaVision pops. I wonder, do they have Agatha pops?
They might have Agatha pops.
I wonder.
I don't think I've seen anything.
I haven't seen anything either.
They most likely have them.
I feel like I've seen Vision Quest as a pop. Because it's the white with the blue eyes. I don't know. I just feel like I've seen that.
You mean White Vision?
Yes.
I wanted to see her laugh on the brooms. Yo, that was dope when she was laughing on the brooms. Anyone who hasn't seen Aubrey and Legion should give it a watch. I'm definitely gonna watch that. It's so hard to see on mobile. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, are we all little and tiny?
There's rumors of a Wiccan show coming. They're probably not gonna do a Wiccan show, but you will see Wiccan pop up again in like Vision Quest, probably the Young Avengers, and some other projects depending on how they choose to do it. I know people loved Legion. Like almost everyone that I know that like loves Legion, but they all say like it's not comic accurate by any means, but it's fire. Thor Love and Thunder was so good, wasn't it? No.
Mari Sue, why you trying to do that? Why you trying to set him off?
That movie was terrible. Waiting for Agatha to become a cosmic entity someday. I think that's part of her and Rio's plan. Nah, I don't see that happening.
I might have to go real quick.
Okay. Wanted to kill Sharon's husband? Nah, well, I mean, she could have like by proxy because he had a bad heart, you know what I mean?
I need to rewatch WandaVision.
And I don't think we see him again after that day. Maybe we do. The idea that people have nothing to live for beyond their significant other is totally toxic. Yeah, that's pretty toxic.
Rio
Let's
really
see.
was tripping on Agatha though.
Yeah, she
Agatha
was.
about not being there.
Facts. Rio technically had full custody. She just gave Agatha some extra time. Rio technically had full custody.
I mean,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she like because the baby wasn't ever supposed to be born in the first place type of vibe. Yeah, so I definitely understand that.
She was just watching slowly and menacingly, waiting for her moment.
Facts. Okay, I think you said you gotta go, or are you gonna come back, or
Oh,
what
I was
do you
gonna
think?
come back. I had to do like baby stuff real quick, but
Okay, so all right. Okay. So if we're still alive, we'll be live still. But if we ain't still alive, we won't.
yeah.
Because you know. So say bye just in case.
Alrighty. I had a lot of fun watching this, and I hope we can do it again sometime soon. Big hearts to you guys, and yeah, the finale was awesome.
Yeah,
I
the
think
finale was a banger.
what was your other video? Did Agatha stick the landing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah, you think it did?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
And I think it's set up to whatever's next. I think it fits in the puzzle, in the Marvel puzzle.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but awesome. Okay, I might be back. I might not.
I'm happy you liked it though. Big shout out. Okay. I can't imagine. Oh, I can't imagine Death wouldn't want to lean. Disney wouldn't want to lean on the rewatchability. So there's probably another layer to what Agatha is about. I agree. Well, that was wild. I definitely agree with that. Oh, I lost all my bets, chat. That's sad. It'd be like that. Love and Thunder just felt just for the little kid audience, and it was adorable. It was way too much for the kid. Yeah, it was way too much for the little kid audience. Like that shit was not it. It was it for the little kid audience, but it was not it for me. Like, bruh, nah. Like that shit was just not it, bro. I was not a fan. I was not a fan. But I was a fan of Agatha all along, chat. I think Agatha all along did all the things that we really wanted it to do and we needed it to do. You know? Like, they stuck the landing tremendously. I think they left open a little bit too much. You know, I think they left open a little bit too much. Just a teeny tiny bit too much. But I wish we would have got some more answers to some things, but I understand why we didn't. You feel me? Like I hella understand why we didn't. So, it's all left up. Where we're at now is we have more supernatural stuff. We know about a lot more supernatural things, and the next thing that we need to do is kind of figure out where we go from here when it comes to what's going on with Billy, with Tommy, and the rest of the Young Avengers, right? Like the rest of the Young Avengers are definitely they definitely have to come into play. And I don't know if we wait until we have Tommy to do the Young Avengers, or if we, do Young Avengers and then get Tommy after that. I think there's a lot of questions that are left unanswered in that right, but or for that fact or whatever the hell is the word that I'm looking for. But either way, I am hyped. Either way, I'm pumped, and I really can't wait for the future of the Marvel. I really can't wait for the future of the MCU. And especially after watching Werewolf by Night again, after we did our rewatch party for Werewolf by Night, that was freaking awesome too. And it definitely opened up the mind to a whole bunch of new things that could be occurring. So I think it's going to be a reoccurring thing to do a lot of rewatches and stuff like that around here. So we'll see. We'll see what's popping. It might be toxic, but wasn't there an Avenger that mowed through some folks? I mean, but bruh literally was a murderer before. You know what I mean? Like, he mowed down people because he didn't have anything else for real, and that was toxic. That was toxic. You know what I mean? His family died, and then he started murdering people. Like, that is not what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is toxic, fam. Oh man. Them Thor cheeks wasn't for kids. That's wild, yo. Goat noises. I can't begin to explain how pissed I was about those goats, bro. Like the goats, I've rewatched Thor Love and Thunder, I think two times, maybe. No, I think just once. Yeah, I've only rewatched Thor Love and Thunder one time, and the second time that I watched it, it pissed me off. Like, it just pissed me off, bro. I just couldn't handle it. Yeah, they definitely opened up a lot for Wanda. And letting us know, like, oh, Wanda's gone. Wanda is gone. And then I think she's gone in the same way that her kids were gone, They weren't dead. Right? You know what I mean? So, yeah. Wiccan is Death the new leader for the Young Avengers? He has too much charisma? I don't know. I mean, literally though, like actually Haley Steinfeld, like the actor, Kate Bishop is the biggest actor out of all of them. Haley Steinfeld is in a lot of shit. She's also in Spider-Man the animated stuff. She is a hot commodity out of everybody that is there. So putting on that, and then on top of the fact that in the comics it's kind of similar too. So I think they'll definitely lean into that for sure. Like, I think, but they are kind of making Miss Marvel the de facto kind of leader as well, because she's the one that's been putting the team together. So it'll be interesting. I think they might do something like, we don't know who the leader is for a while, and then they and that'd be kind of one of the things that the movie is about. It's like them figuring out who the actual leader is, and them all, of course, trying to work together as a team. I think all that is really, really possible. The style and format of Werewolf by Night are fun too. Yeah, I really like the black and white, but I really, really like the Technicolor. Like, I saw so much more on the Technicolor rewatch. Okay, in the comics, Iron Lad is the here is the leader. I always forget about Iron Lad. And they showed us Iron Lad in in Iron Man 3. Well, they didn't really show us him, but they kind of hinted at him a little bit, but not too much. I love Love and Thunder enough for the both of us. You definitely do, because I don't love it at all. So you're gonna have to carry it. I think Kate Bishop is the leader of the team in the comics. I'm pretty What from what I just saw, it's Iron Lad. Haley Steinfeld is rapidly becoming not young anymore. I mean, that's what happens when you have these movies take years in between them to be created. Haley Steinfeld, oh, she's 27. She can definitely play a kid for the next 5 years. Like, that's what they be having, you know?
That's true.
Like, look at Grease. Everybody in Grease was like 35. They was playing high schoolers.
That's true.
It's like, bro, these dudes are clearly grown ass men. And I'm pretty sure she has she does have Academy Award nominations and shit.
Mm.
So they're definitely gonna do everything they can to have her be, and especially because in the Young Avengers, you're gonna need a what's it called? Like, you need that character that is the oldest but is also still young.
The mentor.
Not necessarily the mentor, but just like, the oldest of the group.
The big sibling.
Yeah, exactly. You need the big sister. You need the big sibling. And that's definitely, I could definitely see Kate Bishop being the big sibling and being like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this, you guys. You know what I mean? And trying to think everything through while everyone else is constantly running out and just doing shit no matter what. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And trying to help everybody out.
Really quick. So when Agatha yelled, "Give me my prize," she was just playing along.
What do you mean?
No. Sorry. Never mind. I answered my own question. She was talking to Rio. When she yelled back.
She was just basically, she was talking to Rio, and she was just saying in general she wants her prize because she got to the end of the road and she deserves her prize for it. Everyone else got their prize, and she was like, I want mine. Because as soon as the first thing she did was try to use her purple, and she couldn't. So she was like, yo, what the hell is this? The Aqua Lad of the group. I think Iron Lad is kind of the Aqua Lad of the group, but yes. I need a pizza dog show where the dog has a mind and can tell where the leash came from in the show. I need them to do more of those, those small shows that they used to do where it was like the little fill-ins where you're like, oh, Thor has a roommate and he works at a store or some shit like that, and all those small things that they used to do. Like, I need to see more of those for sure. What the hell were they called? Oh, the Marvel one-shots. That's definitely what I need more of. Marvel one-shots. Those were awesome, yo. And I would love to see stuff like that. Like little answers that we want that's not too big, but not too small. You know what I mean? It's just enough to show us, you know, to give to like be like, oh, this is cool. Like I want to see what happens next year or whatever the case may be.
Means just enough.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Woo! How do you feel about Billy creating the road? That was crazy, right?
Yes.
That was insane,
Yeah,
right?
I can't believe he created the road. Like I can because he's a Scarlet Witch's son.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's not out of the realm of things that could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
But just that was like that was the last thing I expected to happen, was it to be created by him.
Yeah.
That was just wild. And but at least he didn't know.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it would have been completely different if he knew the whole time.
It would have been kind of lame.
Yeah.
It would have been a little bit like,
Yeah.
damn, bro's a villain.
Exactly.
He killed everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, but he really didn't know.
And he really didn't kill anyone either, you know?
No,
like,
that was just, it was like somebody died in his game. Like,
yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. And everybody signed the waiver beforehand, too. So it's like,
Exactly.
bro, it's not on you, G.
Yeah. You knew you might not have made it out.
Everybody knew they might not make it out alive, and they still came through.
Yeah. That's crazy, though, that it was him that made it up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you expect that?
That was one of my theories. Like, one of my theories is that Billy
Oh.
actually made the road and the witch's road didn't
Knowingly
exist.
or unknowingly? Or was that never, like...
No, I don't think he knew about it because he didn't know about his power. Like, you know, I knew he didn't know about it, but I was like, he made the road, bruh. Especially when we saw his room that first time. I was like, I said it in one of my videos. I was like, you can connect legit everything that we saw in the room to the witch's road at some point. So I just felt like he was behind the witch's road the whole time. Yeah, I definitely felt like that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Most of my theories were correct, to
Oh,
be
yeah?
honest. Yeah, most of my theories were right.
Oh, that's
Right. Like, because I didn't think that Tommy was in another body. Like, I didn't think anything like that. I was
Yeah.
like, I said he was in limbo and he's going to have to put him into another body. Like, most of my theories were right. It's just that it was so wild for most of my theories to be right as well. So it took me back. You know, I was taken aback. I was like, oh. I was like, oh shit, I was right. I was like, oh shit, I was right about that too. Oh shit, I was right. Oh wow. Well, Agatha's evil. Like, you know what I mean? Like in that, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, Agatha gave no
Yeah.
beeps.
No, yeah, exactly. She cared nothing about anything but herself. Literally.
Yeah.
Like she was like, all right, you see? He said he wants to, you see? He said he'll go with you. All right, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? And that was it.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, girl, like that was quick. What happened?
Yeah, she was like, well, that's done.
Yeah. And then he was like, yo, is this what happened? You know? Is this what happened to Nicholas? And then she was like, all right, I guess I'll, you know. And when she said, I didn't do this for you, I just made a calculated risk. So she was like, bro, I knew I was about to turn into a ghost. My guy, like, I didn't even really rock. Like, I didn't even do this for you. This is just so I could, you know, get to my next level.
It's like she always has a handful of cards.
Yeah.
And she has always already gone over all the outcomes of everything that something could be.
She's already, yeah.
And so it really doesn't matter to her.
She's like 7 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I could do anything. I feel that. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this was a W rewatch party, a W episode indeed. Definitely let us know if you had a good time. That was weird. Did you hear that too?
Yeah. I heard.
Definitely let us know if you guys had a good time with this watch party and review of Agatha All Along, the season 1 Okay, I hear it. I see
Yeah,
what's
you're
going
coming out
on.
of my headphones.
Okay. The season 1 rewatch party. Yo, let us know if you liked it. Let us know if you want us to do more rewatch parties around here at Marvel Bros. And yeah, make sure you drop a like and share on the stream if you haven't already. And let's get into some. What do you got? Any final thoughts before we get on out of here? Agatha, Death, Billy, Tommy. Any questions you might have? Final thoughts and questions? Nothing.
Nothing that really comes to mind. I know this is super random, but I really want to rewatch Moon Knight. Yeah, I've been.
That is
thinking about
super
Moon Knight
random, but
since Halloween.
I feel that. I think Moon Knight would be a good one to rewatch, especially now that we have so much more information about like the supernatural stuff. You know what I mean? Like, because Moon Knight was definitely like supernatural, but a little bit more like cosmic in a way.
Yeah.
So I think it would be dope to watch that again.
And Oscar Isaac is a great actor.
Yeah, he did really good in that show.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we know about what's it called? Now that we know about like death and all the other death things, like it'll be even different to hear, you know, them talk about them and all of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be wild. Yeah. So, I love this show. I thought it was great, man. I can't wait for the next seasons of everything. I can't wait for the next Marvel show, which is gonna be freshman year. Well, What If? What If is next, and I'm actually really excited for What If. I'm excited for the entire slate of what we're gonna get next for Marvel. Like, it's gonna be awesome. Like, it's gonna be amazing, and I'm definitely ready for it, and I hope you guys are too. With all that being said, if you haven't already, like the video. If you like the video, you can drop all your thoughts, theories, and questions in the comment section down below if you are rewatching this rewatch party. And I will definitely check out your comments there and you know, talk to you about whatever you gotta talk to about. You can also follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. We are always posting the latest news, movie reviews, and all that type of content on there, so you can definitely stay up to date with that. And since D23 is going to be happening over this weekend, you can definitely best believe that we're going to be posting the content or the news surrounding that. And I will also be live here on the channel covering everything live too. So make sure you guys are subbed up and got your notifications on and all that good stuff, so you can stay up to date with all those things. And you can follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. You feel me? Any final words?
No, I had a lot of fun being on here. I'll definitely be watching something else with you, hopefully.
Sounds like a plan. And yeah, yo, we appreciate you guys, and we hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan.
Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update.
On today's pop culture news update.